Pisces, welcome back to part 2. So it's official. My camera gave out, but here I'm back. I'm going to finish up your monthly reading for you. I'm here at the other side of my room, all plugged in, so this will not give out. Let us go back to finishing your monthly forecast. So again, truth and integrity, guardian angel, forgiveness. First of all, we're going to be placing these just because they fit so beautifully. Truth and integrity here with karma and thinker. Yes, it's time to be honest. It's time to be honest with yourself. You don't have anything to prove to anybody. But again, this is the thinking versus feeling world. This is where you want to be if you want to sort things out, to finalize something or to get to the bottom of something. Your guardian angel is here available for you if you feel orphaned, if you feel like an action that's been taken was too sudden, or if it was placed upon you and it made you feel alienated somehow. You can call upon the spirit world for help. Jesus, Mary, a guardian angel of your own, an ancestor of your own, or if there's an angel on earth that you know, a friend or family member who you feel comfortable and confident turning to. Again, you don't want to get wrapped up and mired in the emotions either. Yes, you need support, but you do need to work through something here. So let this person or let this angel or figure here be available to you as a think tank. You really want to get to the bottom of something here, but you could be feeling very alone or very forgotten or abandoned here. But make sure you reach out. And here with forgiveness, again, with the sense of mending and feeling nirvana because of it. Perhaps you have to forgive yourself. Perhaps it's somebody else. It's neither here nor there who it is at the end of the day. At the end of the day, the healing work needs to be done. So, you know, you want to have your head wrapped around that as well. You want to get to the bottom of that. So that you know who it is you're going to forgive and why and what it's going to take and how they can make it better, and you know, really be decisive here, right? This isn't as simple as saying, you know, I'm sorry, I forgive you, hug, let's have dinner. Okay, maybe that worked in the past, or maybe that works with other things, but something significant here needs to be paid attention to because it needs to be gotten to the bottom of. And here with hawk, hummingbird, and snake, of course, we have messenger, we have joy, and then we have transmutation. So again, as far as these cards go on their own, we're looking at being the messenger for someone else. You could even help someone else learn how to communicate what you need to hear to you, which is a strange concept in a way. We're sort of looking for other adults, especially, to be able to, you know, have this figured out. Don't you know how to talk to me? Don't you know how to fulfill my needs? Don't you know how to make this up for me, etc.? And a lot of people are clued out, and a lot of people aren't as sensitive or as considerate as Pisces. So again, there's this level of disappointment here because someone isn't following through or coming through in a way that you would, right? And that's very frustrating. But we can't project that onto other people as well. We have to accept people at face value with their style and their imperfections and everything else. What we need to be sure of with people in our life is that we can trust them and that they're good for us. They're, even if we don't work or operate the same way, that we can trust that they'll be there for us in hard times, or that we can trust them if we fall. And they don't have to be exactly like you. And just make sure that that's the person you're turning to. So you could actually be helping the other person communicate better. Just be sure here that that's not like the end of it. Like, oh, they communicate better, great, and then nothing changes, or they still don't come through for you, or you're still not getting what you need, right? Like, you matter too. So your needs and desires matter too. And if you're giving and not getting, or if it's not equal, then this is important for you to stand up for yourself. Or if you're feeling slighted or abandoned here in any way, or alienated or forgotten in any way here because of an action, just be clear here that there is something you need from that other person, or from yourself, or from a spirit guide here to help you through a hard time. Don't suffer in silence. Don't suffer alone. And here with joy, you know, there could be some, it's funny because sometimes when we fall to our knees and some out of desperation, what we find there is a sense of peace. You know, if we really ask for help, if we really know, if we're intending to get out of something difficult or a tight spot here, and then we figure out how to do it, this can lead to a sense of joy and release for us. So joy is available to you, okay? Even if there's something difficult here, or if you're put in a difficult situation, or if the concentration seems to be around a difficult time or a sense of abandonment, it's a nice time to balance that out and to say, no, there is joy at the end of the tunnel. There is joyful moments, and you know, I deserve those and I expect those. And to remember that joy is really, really important, especially when you're doing healing work. Again, you don't want to get wrapped up in something that's tough or difficult or hard or overwhelming. You want to allow yourself that healthy balance between forgiveness and learning and growing, and perhaps learning how to stand on your own 2 feet here. You know, about following your truth and your integrity. And forgiveness, of course, is the transmutation. I'm not entirely surprised to see this here. Forgiveness here in your mending card, a great deal of forgiveness work needs to be done. I'm going to suggest it's of your own. Sure, it could have something to do with someone else, of course. But I will suggest here that there is something you need to forgive yourself for, whatever that is. At least one thing. If you're over 40, it's probably 2 things. But it's also a way to release a strain and a sense of disappointment in ourselves so that we don't go and project that either, right? When we do our own healing and our own forgiveness, and we learn to love ourselves and accept ourselves, this becomes the lens through which we view the world. And you'll know energetically who you're dealing with, because you'll know, are they energetically matching your healing work, your forgiveness work, your transmutation, you're coming through something, you're shedding of something, walking away from something that doesn't work anymore, leaving something behind that doesn't work anymore, even if it's an old habit or a bad attitude. It doesn't have to be a person or a relationship, Pisces. It can just be something that, an old belief system, thought process, an understanding of something, for heaven's sakes. Like, it could just be a pattern of something. Something needs to be switched up, though, in order for you to create that lens through which you see the world, that healthy lens through which you see the world and can be projected back to you. So that is that. That is your monthly forecast. I really am hopeful that it's helpful for you, as always. Thanks for your patience with the 2 videos here. But we got it all together, so awesome. We're good for another week, and I will see you then for your mid-month check-in for your pick a card. And of course, I look forward to seeing you in the next couple of weeks for my face-to-face videos, so please stay tuned for that. Pisces, take excellent care of yourselves. I will see you soon. Bye for now.